Hey everyone, what is going on? Today we're talking about how long the iPhone 7 is going to last. Now this phone is still completely worth it. I mean, the specs of it are just amazing. It has the Apple A10 chip, quad-core processor, 2 gigabytes of RAM, so it has enough power within itself to maintain for a very long time. So in my case, in terms of performance and everything, it should be able to last well over the amount of time that capable of getting software updates. And I said this the same thing about the iPhone 6s as well. Like, I think you can even have the phone like a year after it stops getting support, because the phone is still so powerful. It'll still be able to handle the updates that the apps push themselves in the App Store. So in the case of the iPhone 7, it started off getting iOS 10. Now most iPhones usually get iOS support for 4 to 5 versions of iOS. So in this case, it got iOS 10, it got iOS 11, it's already getting iOS 12, it's getting iOS 13 as well, and then it should get iOS 14 as well. So it should be able to go up till iOS 14, so about 3 more years from now, which is one more version of iOS that the iPhone 6s is getting, and possibly the iPhone SE as well. See, the iPhone SE is in that weird spot. It has the specs of the iPhone 6s, but it came after the iPhone 6s, so it's still kind of weird if it's still going to be getting support after the iPhone 6s or not. But in this case, this phone should be able to get up till iOS 14. And if iOS 14 is bad, just like iOS 11, then it should be able to get iOS 15 as well, but that's way down the line. Now, in most cases, I would say like with the iPhone 5s and iPhone 6, like once the phone is done being supported by Apple, you should definitely go and update. But in the case with the iPhone 7, I think you can even go like a year and a half to 2 more years after the phone is done being supported, because the apps are being updated through the App Store. And since that is the case, you can easily just go and use those apps since the phone has so much performance. You know, it's not the most powerful phone anymore, but with everything you're going to do with it, I mean, dude, it can last for a very long time. It's just overall a really good package. You still have a 4.7-inch screen, which is fairly good. You have Force Touch. You have 12 megapixel camera on the back that can shoot 4K videos. You have a 7 megapixel camera on the front. Now, battery life is probably the worst thing about it, but even then, I mean, you can get a case that supports the battery even longer. And if your battery life is really bad, that you can go just replace it from Apple for $30, and you have until the end of this year to do that. So I would highly take advantage of that. And I can tell this phone has so much more life, and I don't even know why people don't even talk about the iPhone 7. Everyone talks about the iPhone 10 or the iPhone like 6s or 6. It seems like the iPhone 7 is just one of those phones that nobody really talks about. But between the iPhone 7 and iPhone 8, the jump wasn't really that big in my opinion. Of course, it's more powerful, the iPhone 8, but dude, with the iPhone 7, you're still getting a very, very good phone for not that expensive. You're missing the headphone jack, but in my eyes, I'm willing to give away the headphone jack for more power, a bigger battery somewhat, and a phone that's being supported longer than the predecessor, which is the iPhone 6s. So guys, I kind of went on a rant there, but yeah, 4 years this phone should be able to handle easily just fine. And that is pretty much how long I think the iPhone 7 will last. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. We're still giving away an iPhone 6s and an iPhone SE on this channel, and in order to enter, all you have to do is follow me on Twitter and Instagram and be subscribed. All those links are down in the description, the subscribe button's right there, but check out the other links down there too. That'll mean so much. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, till then.